Welcome back to another packet tracer activity. This is 534, observing dynamic routing. So first of all, we have our ticket office network currently configured using static and default routing. So to begin, we are going to test the connectivity using the network that's in place right now. So on PC0, we're going to trace the route to the FA00 on edge 1, which is right here. So we can actually go into here and find out the IP address of that, and you can see it's already told us right here. As it was coming up, it sent it. I think it has an adjacency. We can do a show interface, show IP interface brief. And yeah, here we go, 20.5. So then we go to PC0, to the desktop, to the command prompt, trace the route, and it goes to 16.1 to 0.6 to 20.5. So if you look at BR2 here, you can see that's a 16.1 coming in. And then over here on the edge 2 router, the serial 010 is the .6. So it's just coming straight over here to these routers. So now we're going to bring down our frame relay network here and observe the routing. So we'll go into the BR2 and we'll shut down this SE010 interface. First I'm going to do configure terminal and then go into the interface. And then we can just do a shut to shut that one down, and you can see now that's shut. So we can try to see what happens to our route. Not quite as quick as last time. So then once it starts coming in, and it's going to do all 30 hops, which is the maximum for this, you can see it's just going back and forth between 16.1 and 16.2. So if we look at that, look at this ISP2, that's the 16.2, and this one was the 16.1. So it's just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's never getting over here. So what we're going to do now is configure EIGRP on this ISP2 router and the BR2 router, and let's see what happens to our route after we do that. So to go into the ISP2, we want to do router EIGRP 10, and we'll turn off auto summarization. So now we need to find the networks that it's connected to add those to the EIGRP. So if you look here, we've got the 16.2/24 and the 0.10/30. So I've actually already looked it up. Here's the ISP2 here. So that 16.2, the network address is 16.0 with a wildcard mask of 000255. So we can put that statement in here. And then the other network was 0.10/30. So that network address is going to be 18.0.8, and the wildcard mask is 0003. Alright, so now we can look at the BR2 router, and you can see I've already written down we've got the 16.1 and the serial was the 0.5. So I've already got those ready, and we can plug those in. This means the network address is going to be 16.0. First we need to get it set up here. Exit out of that interface, go to router EIG RP10, turn off our auto summary, and now we can paste our first network in there. That's the old one. Okay, so 16.0. And then the second one is 0.4 for the network address, and 0003 for the subnet or the wildcard mask. So we've got those on there. So now, with this one still shut down, we'll go back to PC0 and we will do one more trace route. See what happens. It goes pretty quick, just 4 hops to get to it. So you can see it goes to the 16.1, which is the BR2, if I remember correctly. Yep. And then it can't go that way, so it comes back, goes to the 16.2, and then actually goes into the Internet Server Provider site. If we open that up, you can see this ISP1 at the ISP site is that 18.0.9, so it goes in here and then comes this way to get to the 20.5. So there you go. That was dynamic routing and watching how the EIGRP can establish a little bit of redundancy in your network. Once this frame relay network was closed, we were not able to access this, but with the EIGRP on these routers, it calculated the new route and made it there. So thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.